certainly pure was my heart to release that pain. And I can remember it like it was yesterday. I can feel the pain in my chest as the words flowed out of me. The anger, the heat, the darkness. Writing in those moments felt like the only thing that was keeping me afloat. I was writing under my married name at the time, and so I didn't think anyone was really going to read this blog. I was wrong. Within 3 months, it had over 1 million hits. What I learned in writing this blog was that there were so many people who were just like me. They were experiencing their own dark seasons. They were experiencing addiction. They were hoping to break out of trauma. They were doing all types of things to heal the pain that they could not give words to. And then they found a blog that made them feel like they finally had the words. Still, not preaching, not speaking, none of those things, just sharing the words that were on my heart. And then I realized that some of the women were being inspired by my life, but they didn't know the backstory. I was talking about the pain, but I didn't talk about the experiences. And so I decided that I was just going to rip the Band-Aid off and tell all of these women who were so inspired by me writing and so inspired by my courage, that they were being inspired by a girl who got pregnant at 13. They were being inspired by a girl who was about to divorce, that there was nothing inspiring about my life at all. And so I shared it. I decided to share with these subscribers of this blog that the girl who you think is so inspiring is the girl who's made these detours, who's had these challenges. Do you know that then the women came even more? That not just women now, there were men too who were saying things like, I can't believe you had the courage to say it. There were women who were 60, 70 years old telling me, I had my son too at 14. And when you shared your story, you shared my story too. Then I guess I got big, bad, and bold, because I decided to share this story again at my dad's conference, Woman Thou Art Loose. Still not a preach nowhere in me. But the more that I became vulnerable, the more permission I had to be authentic. And when I became comfortable in my authenticity, I feel like I also decided that there was a possibility that maybe the dreams and the limits that I placed on myself were not actually factual. Maybe those were the limits that trauma placed on me, the limits that insecurity placed on me. And so I started doing things I never thought that I would do.